since it is Don and Gary doing 60, any guest that comes on is 60 or older. If you haven't already broached the subject, you're thinking about it.
Yes.
In this case, retirement. What's the biggest thing you're still trying to figure out about retirement? And a big question, especially if you live in California, is where am I going to retire? Am I going to live on my own? Am I going to maybe seek out maybe a senior community? The big thing is it's all going to cost money. So how much money do I need? And when should I have started saving? So there's just a lot of things. So those are some of the big questions that come up.
So we're putting this out to all the children and all the people that are younger than ourselves. It does take a lot of preparation. What I focused on how prepared the generations are for retirement. And I'll tell you ahead of time, guess what? The boomers are the least prepared. But as you say, I don't think you should go into this subject lightly. What does retirement look like for me? What I wanted to talk about very quickly was the generational disparity about who's doing well. So if you talk about Gen Z, millennials, Gen X, and baby boomers are the least prepared for retirement. There were a number of factors, things like the 2008 crash, the shifting from pensions to 401ks, and the biggest pivot point that they have as a group, and I'm talking generally, is that they own property more likely that they can actually pivot and possibly sell off to have more money in their retirement.
You two people, he's going to share a screen.
I'm going to share a screen. So can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so 5% of us don't have enough retirement savings right now. Millennials are much younger, so they have more time to save than Gen X. When it comes to having enough saved, only 22%, according to this survey, in our age group, $300,000 or more. But it's basically telling us that boomers have a little work to do when it comes to getting it together. I was just more impressed that I could actually share this screen with you today at my age.